Back here on the MLB pregame show, first pitch just a few moments away as Dan Plesac and I get you ready for baseball under the lights with the Topps Player Spotlight. The dude, Gerald. Okay, we're looking forward to this one. Lineups and first pitch on the show coming up next. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Detroit Tigers and the Chicago White Sox. The White Sox enter the day with their winning streak at 10 games. They'll try to extend it next. The dude, Gerald, a native of Jamaica, is the man to start on the mound in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
Now at the plate, Victor Reyes. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off tonight for Detroit, the designated hitter, Victor Reyes.
First pitch on its way. First of three here to start the week as the game's first pitch is taken for strike one. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Hey, here we go. No outs now.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Slider strike 3 called as the leadoff man is set down looking to open up the ball game. Now to the plate, Isaac Paredes, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season.
Paredes.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Gerald has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, D-Row, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
Digging in, Wander Franco, looking to at least put the ball in play here this inning.
Wander Franco.
Here it comes.
We got two down.
The windup and the 0-1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A little low, it's 2-2. Popped him up. Edmonds calling for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. Tigers nothing, White Sox coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. So that'll bring up Jonathan Scope. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Jonathan Scope.
No out.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's in there for strike one.
It's 0-1.
And it's 0-2 to Scope.
0-2.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
So now to the plate, Michael Busch. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone, and if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
Hit on the ground out to short. He's right there. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. So coming to the plate, Pilar Encarnacion. He was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday. Now here it comes.
That missed. That's a ball.
The 1-0.
Ball.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Hey, now we got two.
In there, 2-1.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
2-1 pitch, a circle change taken for a called strike two. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. We'll go to the bottom of the second, no score. Coming to the plate now, Travis Demerit. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Here we go.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Batting eight.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier.
Kevin.
As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
0-1.
And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year.
Hey, one down now, one down.
Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Kiermaier now.
Come on now, here we go, guys.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
The catcher.
Standing in now, Xavier Fernandez, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. His guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. The windup and the 0-1.
Strike 2.
Fernandez,
No ball,
28 years old. He was selected in the 11th round back in the draft of 2013.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
The 0-2 once more. Slider
Ball.
laid off for a ball.
It's a great
1-2.
job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that
Put 'em
slider
away. Give
came
me that
out,
stuff
boy, did
right
it look
here.
like a
Here we
heater
go.
for a long time.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Tigers. They trail it here 3-0. New inning set to get underway, and digging in is the veteran DH, Victor Reyes.
Victor.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Here we go, fellas. Let's go.
And he popped him up. Left fielder coming on, but this will land untouched.
Hey, nobody away.
Maybe lucky to get a piece there. It stays 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Now
Hey,
batting.
one away.
Third baseman.
At the plate now, Isaac Paredes, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Here we go right now, fellas, right now.
0-1 is a circle change that's over for a called strike. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the ball game for the Tigers. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Hey, now we've got 2.
The batter, number 1.
In now, Wander Franco.
Wander.
Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Can't start any better than this. He's set down the first 12. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the White Sox 3 and the Tigers nothing. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Jonathan Schoop.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base
ball,
runners
1
on,
strike.
or at least get a base hit? They don't have
Hey,
any
here we
hits
go.
going into this part of the game.
Off the plate,
No, ball.
1 ball, 1 strike. And it's 1-2.
1-2's the count.
50th pitch of the game on its way. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, what they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
The batter. The first
Into the
baseman,
box now, Michael Busch. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, we got one here.
And it's quickly 0-2. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Back up the middle. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Tigers.
I know this pitcher's trying to keep his pitch count down, but that's ridiculous right there. Pitch right down the middle. He's lucky he's getting this ball back.
Now batting.
Stepping in now, Gerard Encarnacion. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Busch, base runner at first with 1 out. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. 1 there. On to Guzman. They get them both, and that retires the side. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Travis Demerit will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Hey, we got no one. Hey,
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Now batting, the center fielder.
So here's Kevin Kiermaier. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
You know, if a knuckleballer's in a game this late, he's got a good one working. He's been able to manipulate that thing all over. It's been dancing, occasionally mixing in a fastball. He's done a nice job.
Hit on the ground toward the left. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Into the box now, Xavier Fernandez. First time up, he went down looking. The pitch.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
The windup and the 0-1. And he popped him up. Guzman ranging into shallow right. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings as he continues to give them fits out there. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. It's the White Sox 3 and the Tigers nothing. Digging in the switch hitter, Victor Reyes. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding the zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
Hey, strike this guy out, Meek. Hit him yourself.
And it's fouled away. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Now batting, third baseman, Isaac.
So now to the plate, Isaac Paredes. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit on the ground to short. Reined in. On to first, and there were 2 down. Stepping into the box, Wander Franco. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Franco.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Moncada gloves it. Throw on to Guzman at first, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one. Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
0-2.
Swings through it for strike number 2. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Up next for the Tigers.
Into the box, Michael Busch. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Got him, and that's number 15 for the ball game.
Wow, talk about being efficient. How about 6 pitches, 2 strikeouts? Doesn't get much better than that.
Now
to the plate now, Gerard Encarnacion. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, and the beat goes on. That's number 8.
Yeah, now.
And he struck him out. 16 for the ball game, and the inning is over. So add one more name to the record book here as he strikes out this side on 9 pitches. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Stepping up to the plate, Travis Demerit. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Travis.
Here comes the first pitch.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
He's still looking really solid here in the 9th, and I'm sure that big lead has helped him pitch free and easy, but to me, it still looks like he's approaching it like it's a close game.
And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up.
Yet another strikeout for him on the mound, and fellas, this has been one of his favorite victims tonight. That's the 3rd time he sent him packing, so he's got him pretty well figured out. Not that the rest of this lineup has been much better.
At the plate now, Kevin Kiermaier, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
1-2. Here it comes. Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer at that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Xavier Fernandez. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. No hits to this point.
Down here.
And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Last breath for the Tigers. Got him. Detroit, good night.
Hey, not many pitchers can brag about throwing a one-hit complete game, so hats off for him. But as a pitcher, I know he's going to wonder, like, what might have been. So close to a no-hitter, but it wasn't meant to be. That's baseball for you.
A 5-0 finish tonight. The Palehose took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. The dude, Gerald, wins his 3rd of the season as he tosses a complete game one-hitter. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.